Catch the 58 car.
Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome to Dover, the Monster Mile. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Recorded version of this broadcast at youtube.com/John Theodore. Thank you very much for tuning in. Dynasty Racing League Cup Series. Actually, it's the Molnar. I'm going to get that right. I'm not going to mispronounce their name, but we've got a series sponsored now. 200 laps at Dover.
Get ready.
I'm starting fifth in the number 89 Corey Bush for Congress 2018 Ford Fusion. There goes the leader, and we are off and running. Trading Paints is having some issues apparently. Hopefully that clears up and things are the paint schemes get all set correctly. Looks like it's sorting itself out. Green racetrack.
Hey, DJ, I need you to make a
all the rubber, everything cleared away from what we had in practice. That concrete is shining.
Thank you, sir.
And we are racing. Qualified fifth, got a decent start so that we held that spot. And now we're just gonna, we're gonna try to hunt and get some more spots. Work our way up and maybe try to get a win tonight. How sweet would that be? We're gonna have to beat some really stiff competition to do that, as is always the case in the Dynasty Racing League. This series has some very good drivers, including Mr. Anthony Burrows, who's right in front of us there.
24.207.
So the paint schemes are catching up as Trading Paints figures out what it's doing. Connor Lane looking to the inside, and he's going to go there.
Clear. Inside.
Looks like he's already been into the wall maybe a little bit. Some damage on that car.
Stay high. Clear. Car inside.
We are losing a few spots as we got shuffled up out of the groove.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
At this green racetrack, you really want to be on the bottom.
Car inside. Still there. Hold your line.
There we go.
25.0.
Trading Paints is gradually sorting things out as the cars get close enough to lot in correctly. All right, Yusuf, you have a good one? Brightest track in NASCAR. I believe it is. So that was a rough little stretch there for us as we got shuffled out and dropped back to 9th. Got rooted off the bottom by one guy, and 3 more of them followed him through.
24.34.
But like they talked about in the drivers' meeting, no sense in chop blocking people off early. It is a long race. We can get those spots back. Already starting to put together decent lap times again. Just got a little bit off of my groove for a couple laps there. And that 27's really hooked up and working well right now as well. That's the one who was able to root me out of the groove. He's now putting pressure on the 62 of Anthony Burrows. Trying to keep Eric Johnson behind me right now.
24.63.
Above your blanket, Mr. Hay.
Got someone down on the apron. Don't know what that's about. Fortunately, he's being smart enough to stay down there.
24.735.
Whoever that is in a deep hole now. Saw a little blink out of the 27 there. Ooh, tires are starting to give up a little bit. Justin Levin found that out there. Pulls away.
Inside. Clear inside. Car inside.
Wasn't able to cut off Eric Johnson's run to the inside properly.
Clear inside.
But I'm able to hold him off on the outside as we go down the front straight.
6, 7.
Was that the guy who was black flagged for not qualifying? Well, he's in a deep hole then, because I saw he already served the black flag. Now he's losing more spots.
24.795.
Or more time. That'll be a tough hole for him to dig out of. Half a second behind the 19 right now. I had a chance at getting him back for 8th. Then I fell back. Things are starting to sort out a little bit. These guys are running a decidedly higher line than I am right now. And as we continue to run, that inside line really is starting to rubber in. Not so much that I'm really eager to start looking for grip outside of it, but that will change as the race goes on. Hey, King Kong, how's it going? Yeah, I know, I look like Chewy. I look like Chewy, and my dog sounds like Chewy.
27, be advised, you are blinking third. You're up to 13. Looks like you're kind of stabilized down low.
Things are getting interesting up there in the front pack. They are really mixing it up. Anthony Burroughs looked like he almost hit the wall there.
25.033.
You know where I'll go with this series. Maximize points, win it if we can, but try to collect every point that we can so that we can try to close in. I showed the standings earlier. I'll pull them up again, possibly when we're under caution. Actually, no, I don't think I'm going to worry about that. Focus on the task at hand right now. But I'm 19th in the standings, 71 points back of where the cut line's going to be in points, assuming that there aren't more winners that are below that cut line.
25.128.
So we've got our work cut out for us. I think it might actually be Justin Levin in that 19 car that we're chasing for that final spot. So we do need to get by him and at least start gaining a couple points back. Right now it's 0.3 of a second.
0.092.
No pressure out back. Nice and easy, don't use up the tires too much. And just keep the car in one piece.
25.1.
I don't know if that was actually at contact with the wall. If it was, that little minor scrape won't do anything to his car of consequence. But I don't think he even touched it. I think that was a little bit of net code.
Sorry, Chad.
That made it seem like he touched it on our end. Really nice opening run to this race.
25.22.
This is good. We're getting some room to run. Worried about how punishing I'm being on that right front with that corner entry just there. Gonna try to back off of that just a little bit. I see Anthony Burrows has managed to distance himself from this little battle that's going on up here in front of us. Not too surprising. We're not really letting any of these guys get away. It's Wade Hustad now on the inside of, looks like Mark Johnson, who has been falling back. At least I think he's been falling back. Uh-oh. Trouble for Connor Lane in the 27. He got really loose. That's 2 spots, maybe 3 that he's going to lose. And we're right on the bumper of Justin Levin. We've just been inching closer to him. Now we're there. Going to try to make a move to the inside and see if we can pull off a pass on the guy that we're chasing for the 15th spot in the standings. There we go. I think we might have made him nervous. Looks like he kind of let us go. Maybe not. And now we're through. At least early on, before that bottom line rubber's in, it's really hard to hold someone off on the outside. Wade Hustad very loose. Connor Lane into the wall. Connor Lane into the inside wall, hard. That'll be a caution. Oh my goodness, we're back up to 7th. That was fun. Goodness me, this is fun. Having the settings adjusted and tightened up is just making such a difference. The wheel, I think, has the right settings for the first time. It just feels so much better. I really think it was because I had too much dampening before. That was a nice run, guys. That was fun.
The pit road is now open.
All right.
Not really much to review there. 27 car got loose. Hit her up top, took her down low.
That was exciting. Mama, thank you. Hope you guys are enjoying it at home. That's all of you, not just my folks.
Great way to keep it from coming back up on the track, man. I really
I see my pit stall. There's my pit board. And we are right on in there. On the money. 4 tires. Get fuel. We are 30 laps in. 170 to go.
We're done. Get going. Line up single file.
Almost got Hustad coming out of the pits there. Feeling pretty good about that first run, though. That was fun. That was some really, really good racing. Hey, I've got it in the box. That's what I'm talking about. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did decide to go ahead and black out the additional mirrors. I think that's why I've been able to free up some additional memory and processing power and stuff to have the dynamic track and other things activated.
Looks like Connor's getting some optional repair. No EOL will be needed.
Take the opportunity to hydrate.
Seeing what I was seeing, guys.
Always important.
For staying green for 29 laps, you guys did a whale of a job. I saw a lot of guys, especially late in that run, really having their hands full with the car. So that really speaks volumes about your guys' driving ability in our league. So let's keep that. Let's keep it up. Lots of patience. Remember, the track is being
race control's happy.
So these restarts are going to be extra slick.
This is the first time on stream, or really in my time in iRacing, that I've actually been able to see the dynamic track. It's really cool watching that line come in. You can really, I mean, you can see it. There's clearly a lot more rubber down in the corners than there was at the start of this race and in qualifying. And you guys saw how rubbered in it was in practice too. That was amazing.
And right now, I'm working.
Look at how dark this is coming off of turn 4. That's where all the lines kind of converge. Whether you're running high or low, you get the same shot coming off 4.
1 lap to green. Line up on the inside. 1 minute.
Yeah,
21.
I'm surprised I didn't have it on before too. But you know, small blessings. The issue with the computer ended up being kind of a blessing in disguise. I got to hang out with my buddy last night when I wouldn't have otherwise, and gave me a chance to kind of reset everything. And I think everything's in a better position than it was before.
Looks like you've stabilized 60, so no worries there.
Oh, did they add this kind of thing to Gran Turismo Sport? That's cool. So you can see marbles, or the, as David Hobbs likes to call it, the clag. Clag. All right, so restarting in 7th here, 32 laps down. That puts us at 168 to go. Why did I have to say it like that? It feels like there's a lot of race left.
Green flag, green flag. Set the pace car
Did not get a good restart.
1 minute, 11.33.
And I spent all that time getting that pest made on Justin Levin, and I just gave it back to him. Dang it. Just didn't quite get the hammer down on the restart the way that I needed to.
24.
Uh-oh. That's trouble behind us. That's a big one. Oh, that's going to be bad. He slid right in front of the pack. All right.
Wow. Sorry, Mark, for getting in the back here.
They look like boulders sometimes. That's funny.
Attach the 19 car.
All right. So that was just a lap. I don't think we're going to need to pit.
Attach the 19 car.
Let's see what the tire wear looked like. Oh my goodness. That actually wasn't too bad. Right front at 75 and right rear at 82.
Got sideways out of the turn. Yeah, sorry. How you doing there, everybody? You all right, brother?
The pit road is now open.
Pit road's open, but I don't think there are going to be many takers. Field's too big at this point. You don't want to get
some serious
stuck in the back
there between the 78 and 96. Hey, Spencer, thanks for owning that. After review, Spencer kind of chased the loose car all the way down the straight and into the corner.
G Benson 208, how you doing, man? Welcome.
You did end up sacking up the field, so DOL will be issued accordingly. And again, thanks for owning that, Spencer. And whale of a drive, and you almost had it, man.
I didn't see that in the Xfinity race, but I did see that finish in Xfinity. That was awesome. Yeah, when those tires separate, they really do. It turns into almost like a bandsaw, or no, a belt. It's like a belt sander that just tears everything off.
80 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
80 car getting a lap back. That is 1 lap back, so I don't know if he's still 1 lap down or if that's going to put him back on the lead lap. I think that puts him back on the lead lap. Yeah, Dave, if you watch NASCAR enough, man, you're going to see that kind of stuff happen quite a bit. Hey, you got your first win in iRacing last night. Congratulations to you. Describe to us what happened. What were the circumstances surrounding that? And why are these guys going to pit now? That doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Both of them. I guess they decided they wanted tires.
Pit road is closed.
Yeah, that was a heck of a finish for Junior Motorsports. I mean, like, awesome for them to get the 1-2, and then, man, that was cool. It was just great. You won twice, Talladega 2 weeks ago. Nice, Jay. And welcome. Oh, nice. What track, G. Benson? And series? All right, so that was a real quick little green there. So we're going to restart in 6th place because we had a couple guys who were in front of us drop in and pit. It's going to restart at lap 38. That means we'll still have 162 laps to go. So much time.
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside.
Oh, Legends at USA. Very nice.
20.73.
Yeah, I did the street stocks, not the Legends for my rookie series, for my rookies. I think I've only done like 2 or 3 Legends races. All right, refocus. Get my head back in the game, get one last little sip of water here. That is true. Caden is master of the setups. All right. Restarting in 6th, gonna try to get the tires hooked up a little better than I had last time, which is gonna be tough because they're gonna be spinning a little bit better.
Get ready, going green.
And
The pace car is in.
here we go. Smooth. That's the name of the game.
Flag. Set the pace
Smooth
car
to the
line
throttle.
position when the yellow flag came out. 1 minute 12.407. Car
Is
in
that us
high.
blinking?
Stay high.
Or him?
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there.
Mike
Clear.
Springer, be advised you are blinking pretty bad.
That's him, okay. I just grazed the wall there. Good to know that's him, not me. My goodness, that's tough.
Be advised you are blinking pretty bad.
24.951.
Car, did he clear up? Or 89? Do you know if he cleared up or not?
Looks better.
24.096.
Nope. Yeah, he's all over the place.
You are blinking.
That stinks, man. Work all the way up and
Be
then
able to hear me.
have a failing internet
Be
connection.
advised you are blinking.
24.297.
Can you send the message through text?
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks, Tater.
He's going down. He's in chat with me.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it, man.
All right. That stinks.
His
Bodum was you did nail that one, Steel Horse. Pat yourself on the back for that one. His Bodum is a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Looks like you have stabilized that 30.
We're good for me.
All right. Well, if he stabilizes, I hope he can, because he doesn't.
He went off the rails for about 3 or 4 laps there.
He was still running okay, so if he's still got speed in that car, there's a lot of race left. Hopefully, he's able to get back up. We're knocking back on the door of the top 5 here. Racing with some guys that I don't normally mix it up with here. I'm not normally able to keep pace with Wade Houston or Eric Johnson. But when we come to my house, my concrete kingdom, things are different. I believe I may have something for him tonight, boys. We'll see. Just got to keep it out of that wall.
Holy shit, not know how I pulled that one off.
35, thank you for that. Thank you, 35. No caution, no caution.
Bits of everything flying. Look at them sparks. 58 down to the inside of the 32. Houston does not seem as strong relatively on this track as he is on other ones. But Anthony Burrows, on the other hand, seems just as strong as he always is. There's a little bit of clean pavement down there, so if I can properly harvest the corners, there actually is grip down there below where most people are diamonding it. That was interesting. I got a force feedback jolt in the steering wheel and the whole table shifted on me.
Looking in the back.
The yellow flag is out.
There's the yellow.
Single file. Pit road is closed.
Gotta stay behind the 35. There's the pace car coming up. Let's see if we can adjust on things a little bit here.
Just letting the pace car by.
Yeah, I do need a better cockpit.
Pace car just took
Pit
out the
road
wall.
is now open.
That was weird.
All right, after review of the replay, 40 car gets into the wall and takes her down on the inside. Kudos to everyone who avoided that. I don't know how you did, but
Barely got it down to 35 there.
40 car will issue EOL.
It's close.
According to the replay.
You just ordered a standoff eBay. Nice.
And Mr. Wakefield, I want to give you a shout out. You got in the wall, you kept it up there as best you could.
Sorry about that last restart outside line. I was in 4th.
Yeah, but everyone making it through there.
There we go.
4.4
of optional, so I did brush the wall a little bit on that last run. Not enough to hurt the thing, that's for sure. If that's all the damage we do tonight, we'll be just fine.
Okay, go. Line up single file. Catch the 32 car.
Not sure if I should have let him by there or not. I figured not. I want to keep the spot. Oh boy. Well, we're a quarter distance through the race now. Sitting sixth in striking position. Stretch the neck out a little bit. PJ not having any luck in this race. Well, I wonder if that time, yeah, I think did he try to stay out and lead a lap and wasn't able to actually get it led? Oh, Dover's a lot of fun, G. Benson. So much fun. It's a track that oh, he got clipped in that wreck. Dang. $400 for replacing it without the seat. That is not a good deal. That is not a good deal at all.
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside.
All right, so
1 minute 20.
we're going to be getting back to green here on lap 55. 145 laps to go. 6th place. Been keeping the thing top 10 all race. Would like to try to
no need for the
break into the top 5.
Car is on pit lane.
3rd gear. 2nd gear. 12 Texas still don't own. You mean on the NASCAR, right? Not total on the service, right, Iowa Scotsman? Yep, those 80-20 rigs are pretty good. I do like how this Corey car looks, Mama.
Get ready, going green.
All right, here we go. These cars in.
Car is in.
That was a decent restart there.
1 minute 11.621.
Everyone got singled out pretty quick. That's what you're looking for on a restart. Get singled out and then start going back to work. 21's got a run off the corner there on me. He was gaining, but wasn't quite enough for him to get there. Dover is such a rhythm racetrack. It's got to get back into my rhythm, log some more laps. We've had kind of had a rash of cautions here after that first 30-lap green flag run. I would love to see some more long green. That seemed to be where my car was, and I was doing the best. Everyone else gave up all their grip. I was doing all right on the long run.
I didn't mean to come up. I hit the apron.
24.198.
And I think Jordan, I was still trying to save it from all that. I'm sorry. Oh, good chance. Keep racing, good.
Just trying to hold my spot in 6th right now. Let the track and the tires come back to me.
24.264.
Roll back onto that throttle. Overdrove it that time into 3. That might be the break that Eric Johnson was looking for. But he didn't get the runoff for the way that he's been doing the last couple laps. Every time he gets close to my bumper, I'm able to put together a couple corners and then leg it back out again. Catching someone at this track is definitely one thing, but the groove is so narrow, especially right now. It's really hard to pass. See that with the 50 up there, Jonathan Swartz on Chad Presnell. He's right on his bumper, but actually making the move is proven very challenging. Up. There we go. Eric Johnson got the run that he needed. I'm not going to fight that too hard at this moment. He's got speed. Scorpio Sting, how's it going, man? Welcome. Going all right, running 7th. League race. We're 63 laps into a 200 lap race here at Dover. Dover is frequently a war of attrition, so we will see how this all sorts out by the end.
24.56.
That's the idea, just keeping it here. In position where I can pounce if the track starts coming to me and I start getting a little bit more of a feel. Creeper Dude 15, thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. There we go. Starting to hook that bottom a little bit better. We've actually closed back up on the 21. He does have a substantially higher iRating than I do, and he really did do veteran work. He's been behind me almost the whole race, and he just worked on me, and then finally got around. Now I'm going to try to do the same to him, just work on him, and try to get that spot back. That's how you got to do it. You got to grind out those positions and just keep moving forward through the race.
24.826.
Find a way. I've been doing this seesaw back and forth all race. There we go, down into 3. That was a good corner. Gotten right back to his bumper. Now he raced me super clean. We are definitely going to do the same with him. But I do want by if we can get there. My car just really feels like it's come alive. That bottom groove feels good. Making some real hay in the center of the corner. Problem is I'm not really getting the run off the corner that I need. Might try a little bit higher look. See if there's some grip up there. Looks like maybe not yet. Mike Springer in the 12 has definitely come back from his issues. He's got his connection fixed. And he's all the way back up to 8th and working on my bumper again. Right on Eric's bumper. Just pulled away a little bit from the 12.
24.9,
He had issues in that corner. Try a little bit higher arc into this one this time. See if that can transfer into a better run off the corner. Pedal to the metal.
25.087.
Right out by the wall. That track is really rubbering in now. And you just see it. The 15 is Sean Hughes behind me. Haven't seen him all race, but he is coming with a head of steam all of a sudden. He's going to get by us pretty soon if we don't get by this 21 car. He's running that low line all the way around the corners and really making it work. Oh, and he just got loose off 4.
25.087.
Touched the wall a little bit. Having it down into 3. Seems like I'm a little bit faster than the 21 right now, but the 15's faster than both of us. That was the wrong line through 3 and 4, that's for sure. That just gave him a ton of ground. Closed right in on our bumper that time.
Car inside. Still there.
He's making the move.
Stay high to the car on the low side. 25.
I'm going to try to hunt some more grip on that extreme outside. No sense in fighting it too hard. He's clearly faster right now. Let's see if we can diagnose a little bit of what he's doing. Maybe cool our own tires off a little bit. And see if we can get back after him. He's really pushing it hard right now. And making some spots up big time. Sorry, I can't read chat right now. That's just not going to happen at this moment. This lap car's down on the apron, making me nervous. Eric Johnson just found something on the outside there, it looked like. He's going to hold up the 15, and I'm going to be able to reel these two back in.
25.281.
Getting back into my groove a little bit. I think I need to wait a little bit before I get back into the gas. I think that's part of what's hurting me. Need to let the car roll just a little bit more. When I do that, it seems to work a little bit better.
25.298.
So the 15's through. Uh-oh. Trouble in front of us.
25.483.
Chad Presnell has big problems. He saved the car, but it looked like he got a good chunk of the wall there. Still running 8th. Nice long green run here. So we got a 4-car battle for 5th that we're on the tail end of. Ooh.
25.354.
Back end acting like it wanted to step out there. He's really driving it in deep into these corners. He's getting so much speed on entry, and he really isn't giving up a ton on exit either. He's just got a really aggressive line, but it's really working for him. He's really attacking the track.
Car outside. 25.537. Still there.
Chad just dropped from 5th to 8th. And he had a handful there. We got lap traffic in front of us now.
25.758.
This one's getting way out of the way, as he should. Appreciate that. Hope he gives us as much room as he just gave those two, and he does. Now the yellow is out. Dang it, and once again, going to the pit road, we've got a lap car between us and the position. And there's the cause of the caution. Who is that? It is the 66 of Aaron James. Whoo, boy. Almost to halfway now. So if you guys haven't gotten bets in, go ahead and do so, because we're going to be hitting halfway pretty shortly after we go green. And I'm making it a really tough decision for you, because it's
Pit road is now open.
All right, after reviewing
right on the fence between top 5 and finish.
71, looks like he gets loose coming off the turn, then kind of has it and then drives it a little bit into the wall and then goes down and collects the 66 car, bringing out that caution. EOL will be issued.
Hey, Cool Del Guy. Thank you for the subscription. 2 months in a row. Thank you much, man. Let's get some sub hype in there for Cool Del Guy.
Incredible long.
Carl doing the backflip for you.
Your car control is pretty darn impeccable. I'm pretty impressed. So let's keep this trend.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, and he was, like I said, I was watching his line. He's driving super aggressive, but it's really impressive the way that he's wheeling that thing right now.
Line up single file past the 82 car.
All right.
Past the 82 car.
So, I don't think this is right. I think we're going to be 7th, so that puts us on the inside. Yeah, G. Benson, all new notifications. That's a result of, or a happy consequence of me having to set everything up again. Is I tossed out, it gave me incentive to toss out the old notifications and just go with Streamlabs for everything. Thank you, Speedy 12 driver. That's right. Got to remember that. Having a good race so far. Just need to keep being patient and not mess it up. And keep digging. Yeah, backing things up regularly. I wish I would have done that, but it ended up being fine. Fortunately, I only use this computer for iRacing, so it's not like there is a whole lot to restore. But yeah. Sitting 7th place, close to halfway through this one. That, yes, the Twitch tutorial stream is going to make it to YouTube. That was kind of, it was more of a, that stream was more oriented for YouTube than Twitch. But basically my thinking was if I've got to reset everything anyway, I may as well, I'd been meaning to do a tutorial on how to get things set up for streaming for a while.
1 lap to green. Line up on the inside.
And, you know, felt like since I had to reset everything anyway, that was a really good opportunity to do it. So it's a pretty long video, but I think that it covered everything pretty well. So hopefully it is of use to some people. We'll see how it goes. I think it's definitely the best tutorial video that I've done to date. Covered a lot of different topics. I think it ended up being about 50-50, or it was kind of like 60% general streaming stuff and 40% iRacing stuff. All right, so resetting here. Lap 95 at 200, 105 laps to go as we hit the green.
Get ready, going green.
Caden, you need to apply, man.
The pace car is in.
You would kick butt in this league. You'd be right up there
Green flag, green flag.
with Burrows and Hustad, and you might even be running away with the...
1 minute, 10.2.
I did not go on that start at all. Lost 2 spots on that restart. I've been struggling on the restarts. And here comes Justin Levin back after me again.
Hold your line. Still there.
Wanted to keep him behind me. He's currently 15th in points.
24.7.
But can't let this moment get too big. Big picture, big picture.
Stay high.
He's digging. I mean, I need to dig too, because if I can slot down in front of him, that kind of stops the bleeding.
24.334. Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside.
Just cleared me. We're going to come back after him, though.
Car outside.
Right back to his inside.
There. Hold your line.
And now he's got to fight me on the outside.
Still there. Hold your line. 24.342. Still there. Clear.
And we got him back cleared. Nice. Got to go back and get some of those other spots.
24.519.
Whoop, my bad.
Uh-oh.
No problem. There was a wall there, though.
PJ O'Leary is having a rough race.
24.3.
Know what that's like here. We had a couple of those grind out performances where we hit everything but the pace car. Looking to the inside of the 98.
Okay, we're halfway to the
Got us on that restart. Hopefully we can get back by him pretty soon.
4.509.
There we go. That should be,
Hold your line. Clear
said it
outside.
should be clear,
Outside.
and it was not.
Stay low.
Now we got Halas to the outside. Haven't seen him all race. I haven't been this far back all race.
Stay
My
low.
goodness.
24.85.
The high line is starting to come in.
Clear outside. Outside. Still there.
These guys are making me nervous. Don't really want to be in this battle right now.
Stay low.
That's why.
24.918. Stay low.
These guys are getting really aggressive,
Still there.
hanging on me coming off the corners here. Let's see if I can take that line away a little bit.
Alright, Zager, go low when you get through me, brother.
Justin Levin back,
24.9.
fighting on the high side.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Inside. Outside. Keep low. 24.979. Still there. Car outside.
Come on.
Still there. Keep low. Clear.
I feel like I've been side by side with someone every single lap since the restart,
Still there.
or every
Hold
single
your line.
corner since the restart.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear. 24.821. Car outside. Stay low. Clear outside.
And the leaders are just pulling away while I'm
Outside.
in the thick of this fight.
Still there. Clear outside.
I just can't get the grip up off the corners to complete the pass.
24.924. Outside.
I run through and I almost clear him going in, and then he gets a monster run coming off the corner with that outside line that he's running and pulls back in front.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
I was clear that time, dude.
886. The yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 12 car.
Oh well.
Pit car 1 and 2. Catch up with the field guys. Let's be clear.
That got a few of them. It's too bad.
Would you let me save my car first? Shit.
$90 to go now. I was clear on that one. He ran square in the back of me. I mean, at some point, I gotta get clearing in front of him. It's just holding me up way too
All right,
much.
guys, I'm reviewing right now. I'm going to deem this an on-track incident. Looks like the 98 kind of checked up for the 89 there, and then in turn kind of got into the wall, keeping out of the 89. I'm sorry, and then everybody kind of stacked up on him. He really didn't have nowhere to go. Like I said, for further review after the race, but I'm going to deem that an on-track incident. No
Sounds
EOL
fair.
will be issued. I mean,
That felt like a racing deal from where I was sitting. I'm not aware of that rule, Mike.
Line up single file.
Mr. Pitt, Eric?
Did my spotter lie to me? Man, I was clear. Not only was I clear, but that was my line. I don't know. Yes, part-time drivers, and no fee. Did I clip his left front? Is that what happened? Because it felt like he drove square into the back of me, and that's what it looked like. But I could be wrong. I don't know. It felt like racing contact. He's got issue with it. I'll talk with him about it after the race. Did he? Because I was pretty sure I know that I was clear before that. Like, I was clear at the midpoint of the corner and then came back at me. I'm sure that I had him cleared at some point. I could see his entire front end. Headlights, grill, everything in my rearview mirror. But I'll definitely look at that on the replay, and if that one's on me, I'll take blame for it. If that one's on me, I'll take blame. I got to look at the replay, but it felt like a racing deal to me too. But I'm sorry for anyone who got caught up in that. Yeah.
One lap to green.
I don't know. I've gotten pretty used to. I've gotten pretty used to how the camera works, though. I feel like.
1 minute 20.
I don't know.
1.293.
I was.
Theodore, you got a copy, man?
Yes, I do.
Hey, this is Ryan up in the
Oh,
broadcast.
jeez.
I haven't heard from Peter almost half this
You
race.
let
I
off
don't
the
know if
gas a
he's
little
still in
bit
the game.
there, you know.
Sorry, guys.
gotta
Say
do
that
that.
again. I
You
kind
said
of
he
got
could've
caught up
maybe
in something
let
else.
you
What's
go.
up? What's going on?
I mean, do you think you were the faster car in that situation?
I know I was the faster car, and I didn't feel like I let up off the gas. I took my normal line, and I felt like I got hit in the
here.
back,
I
to be
just,
honest with you.
had
I got to
somebody
take a
in
look at the
here.
replay and see what happened.
And,
But I didn't-
We can't
It's hard
see
for me to
your
hear two
pedals
things at
there.
once.
All we can really do is go off of engine volume. Unfortunate situation to be in. How's the
What,
car looking?
15 years on a flight?
Car's
deck in an
great.
aircraft carrier.
Car's been good all race. Looking forward to getting back to it.
Get ready, going green.
Well, we're sure glad that race control didn't
The pipe
leave that
car
your
is
fault,
in.
man. Good luck for the rest of tonight.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Green flag, green flag. 1 minute 9.202. Car outside. Stay low.
No problem.
Stay low.
The high line is definitely coming in. We're going to have to change our strategy here and move up, because that high line is working a lot better than the low line now. Rubber has taken my low line from me.
24.643.
I need to search for a new groove. Nice and easy. 9th place. Let's get to it. Lost 2 more spots on that restart again.
24.044.
All right.
Car outside.
Down inside of the 55.
Still there.
There we go. That is 8th spot.
24.249.
Yeah, I think it's just adjusting the corner entry. These guys are all going down to the bottom in 3 and 4. but they're sliding up, and I'm getting a better run off. I did learn something from racing with that 89, or with the, I think it was the 98 car there, which is that the high line, you can get a monster run coming off of these corners if you do it right. Chad Presnell's getting that run on me right there. Eighth spot.
24.485.
Closing in. We're trying to. We only got 80 laps to go now. It is go time for sure. I got to start trying to make some spots up. Focus in. Making use of that little bit higher line now. I think I maybe stayed committed to the bottom for a little bit too long there, and it might have cost me some time. But I mean, the bottom was the only avenue open to me to try to work on that 98 anyway. Uh-oh. No caution. Not sure what that was about. We are getting after it. Trying to run down Eric Wolf.
24.651.
Mike Springer's made a nice comeback from his connection issues earlier in the race. He's currently riding in 5th. I really want to try to get up there to that top 5 spot. Car is loose. Hey, Lift Speed 29, how's it going, man? Yeah, Eric's been further back than me most of this race. He's just now worked his way back up. He qualified better than me, but he fell back a lot early. I don't know what happened. Back in it now and working on Eric Johnson. Eric versus Eric. I'm behind, just a little bit off on speed right now.
Sorry, Jordan, that was my fault. I'm sorry.
24.8.
No, I lost the rear end in the middle of the corner. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Trying to dig and see if we can close back in on these guys.
Hey, nice.
I'm just kind of hunting for a line. Can't find it.
Thanks. I'm sorry I didn't put you in the wall there.
24.89.
Yeah, I think we both just had to stage for the race.
Stomp on that pedal. Come on. Let's go get some. Every time you cut out of the corner, it's like, boom, loud pedal. Let's go do it again. Love how that feels.
24.904.
Thing's so bumpy. Eric Wolf has that position on the inside, but we have seen that it's really tough. The grip just is not there on the bottom of the track anymore, like it was earlier.
24.9.
So digging and getting that drive off the corner that you need to complete the pass is so much harder, but he's done a good job of it, and he's clear of Eric Johnson now. Chad Presnell maybe starting to close back in on me. Or has he been right there the whole time? Cleared out a bunch of them behind me though. Trying to dig and compete with Eric Johnson here. Want to be moving forward. Sometimes the best way to keep that guy behind you from passing you is to go past someone else. Although sometimes that's a way to guarantee that you're going to get past too if you try it in the wrong spot and lose a ton of momentum. Eric Wolf still making that low line work. Kind of diamonds the corner, but he's a lot lower coming off than Eric Johnson immediately in front of me is. Well, if there was any doubt about whether I'm gaining on him,
25.03.
I'm there. Got to find a way around him, though. Chris James, 20th in the 82. Hey, hey! Edrio, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family. I have to make the text a little bit bigger on those so I can read it a little bit better.
25.081.
Looks like a little bit of a wiggle out of Eric Johnson there. Stopping the pedal.
25.21.
PJ just kicked the cone out in the middle of the track. Kind of funny.
I saw that.
The bridge. Cone lives matter.
Sorry, I didn't want to take up the whole pack.
25.381.
Better a cone than a car.
All right. Now we need to work our way by Chris James in the 82 and try to do it a little bit quicker than our competition did.
Stay low.
Why is he racing me? And it's frustrating.
25.426. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear.
All right. Eric Johnson loose again off the corner.
25.445.
Now Chad's right on my bumper. 60 laps to go. We really are coming down to it now. Tell you what, the race has been fantastic tonight. Hey, I'm too old for this. Thank you for the bits. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much.
$25.437.
Stepping on that pedal. I would, I'm hoping for a green run. We're not going to need to pit, are we? No.
25.345.
What's the fuel calculator saying right now? Based on what I'm seeing, I think I'm good. I'm definitely not going to pit. It's close enough that I won't pit. I'll run this thing until she runs out.
25.533.
Just going to run a little bit smoother. I'm maybe a lap short right now. I think I can save that. That's according to the in-game one. And the more that the tires wear out, the more that I'll save fuel. None of the leaders are pitting. They're all going to be on the same, and you can't pit. If you pit right now, you'll go at least one lap down, maybe two. And just be trapped if the caution comes out. So we're all kind of in the same boat. We can't pit. Have to try to make it. The one you see shows about 5 short. I think there's going to be another caution.
25.54.
Yeah, like I said, it's the longer into the run that we go, the less fuel I use because I'm not able to get back to the gas as much or as quickly. So I just continue to save more fuel in the corners.
25.49.
My in-game one is actually trending the right way too. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make it. I'm not pitting though. I'm going to commit myself to this strategy.
Inside 25.638. Keep high. Stay high. Still there.
I'm going to fight for every spot that I can get to. We know that the outside line is a bit better now.
Clear inside.
All right. Chad got me. Fair and square.
043. Outside. Clear.
50 to go.
20.
Or 49 to go, actually.
7.
We got it, David.
And now I'm positive on the fuel. Yep. Black box says I'm making it. And I will make it. That'd be an interesting way for this thing to come down.
25.63.
Really hope it stays green now. I want to see this play out. Particularly at Dover. How awesome would that be?
25.59.
I'm good at this point. I think everyone else is too, though. I can't imagine that any of these guys are going to pit under green, but we'll see. I don't think I've been doing anything special to save, so...
Car inside.
Basically what I'm saying is I don't think I'm the only one who can make it.
4, clear.
But we'll see.
Go low. The yellow flag is out. Line up.
And like I
single
said,
file.
there's
Pit
no
road
way...
Catch
My bad, my
72,
bad.
car.
Didn't expect it.
I just won't say anything about that. Yep, Mike, that's exactly what happened. Lapped car who's lapped because he got tires, but yeah. Wow. That just happened. I've been Daniel too.
All right, guys, after reviewing the replay, 72 car
Pit
got
road is
into
now
the
open.
55 car, just closed the gap pretty quick there, being Dover and all. Going to issue the EOL according to the replay.
All right, we got a short run to the finish now. Not going to take fuel or a tear off, though. Let's see if lightening up the back end a little bit helps anything. It might hurt it, but we'll see. It's technically an adjustment. That was so not on Presnell. That was so on Hallis. Maybe. I don't know. Hallis just ran him over. From what I saw.
Punch it.
I said I wasn't going to say anything.
Line up single file. Catch the 21 car.
Yep, league rule is EOL if you're at fault for causing a caution. They don't do anything more than that.
Catch the 21 car.
I don't know if it's the lapped car, the car on fresh tires is responsible for getting past it. Presnell was just that was Presnell's line. That's the line that he had been taking through the corner the whole time. Hallis closed so much and honestly he kind of came up off the bottom too. But like there was not a gap to go through at that point, and he tried to push his car through a hole that wasn't there. At least that's what it looked like to me.
For those of you hoping to get a waiver around here, as soon as you guys do get the waiver around, I will issue the 72, the EOL, not to penalize him before one to go.
All right. Wait. So the 72 causes the wreck and he gets his lap back? Salt Maniac, it's being broadcast on YouTube as well. If you hit !broadcast, you can get the YouTube link. There you go. Thank you, Mike.
One lap to green. Line up on the outside. 1 minute 16.081. Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green. Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Wow.
You may need to give Chris James the wait around or something if he's stuck back behind the leaders there if you want to help him with that.
10-4, 10-4, I'm going to have to extend the caution.
Why does he get away? I don't. Come on, this is too much now. Whatever. If I was Chad, I'd be mad as heck right now.
1 lap to green.
I am actually still kind of ticked.
1 minute 17.
I wanted that to row green. I was on the right strategy. Dude who's on the wrong strategy brings out a yellow and benefits from it. We're gonna have a lot to talk about after this one. But right now it's 40 laps to go. I have not been particularly strong on restarts tonight, so I'm gonna have to get on the wheel for that.
82 got waved around an extra lap there, bud.
Yeah, I already got was able to get my wave around. Everyone's a lap
Daniel,
down now.
Thank you for the subscribe, much appreciated.
So you're gonna have a whole lot of black flags to clear.
Sounds like a delay.
I'm going to delay the caution one more
Hang
time,
on, we're
guys.
not going green, not
And then,
going green. Hang on,
Yeah,
we're
just
not going
slow
green,
up, Chris,
not
let everybody
going
come
green.
back around. Sorry about this, that was my fault. I screwed that up.
Yeah, give him an EOL, that might fix it.
What in the world is going on?
1 lap to green.
All right.
1 minute 23.019.
No, it's still telling me to let him by.
Yeah,
maybe delay one more lap
drivers
and let
ain't
him run
making
to
it
the
too
pit
easy on the
stop.
race director, but he is having a rough night.
Or just deal with the black flags.
10-4. I'm going to delay it. Crap, I hate doing this, but...
Hang on, we're not going green, not going green. Hang on, we're not
Hey,
going
Tag
green,
STL,
not
thank
going
you for the
green.
biddies, matey, much appreciated.
Tater, if you try to talk, you might have your thing muted. 'Cause nobody can hear you.
Who was that again with the subscription?
Can you hear me?
At this point, this might be a few mileage race.
Or is that a follow?
Can you guys
Thought
hear
I
me
saw
now?
a subscribe come through.
Yeah, I probably should go all the way around.
I
Y'all
was
do
wrong.
the start, and I'll go into the pit, I guess.
Yeah.
I should be on the lead lap at the back of the pack.
That was a sub. I don't see it.
Can you guys hear? Oh, I'm
In the
on
chat.
all teams. Hold on.
1 lap to green.
All right.
Alright,
Ah,
Minute
cool Dell guy.
31.
Thank you for the tier 1 resub. 2 months in a row. Thank you very much.
Let's go ahead and do what Chris said.
Who says he wasn't watching
Sorry
his
about
rearview
the
mirror after he
confusion.
passed
I
me?
prematurely did the wave around. Didn't
Was that
realize
Chad?
we'd already got the wave around.
That's too bad.
100% my fault. So we'll just go green here. Chris will duck down pit road.
All right.
And then that should reset. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that.
So he goes and gets a. Are you gonna take away the bonus points for leading a lap there?
Get ready,
Yeah,
going green.
JP can manually take care of that, guys.
The pace car is in. Green flag. Let the pace car
Okay,
fly.
cool.
The position when the yellow flag came out.
Thank you for that update, Pink Eye Jones.
0.215 inside. Keep high. Clear. The leader's pitting now.
Justin Levin is wheeling that thing. He's got a lot of damage, but he's putting wheel into it. He's been better than me on the short run all night. As the run goes along, I'll get back by him. But short run, that 19's had my number.
Outside. Clear outside.
Oh, I thought about taking it through wide.
Stay high. Clear. Outside, 24.287. Clear outside. Clear.
Come on. I'm gonna take it 3 wide if this nonsense keeps up.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Keep low. 24.458. Clear.
All right, clear there. 8th spot. Let's go get that 12 for 7th. Half a second. I think my line's a little bit better than that diamond that he's doing right now. But we'll find out.
24.284.
Hey, he's not blinking like he was at the start of the race, that's for sure. He and I had a real good battle at Martinsville, too.
24.192.
Just giving it everything I can. It looks like there's a little bit more grip that's back on the bottom now. I'm going to try to go get some of that, at least through 3 and 4. There's a nice little patch that's not rubbered in right now. There's actually a lighter patch in 1 and 2 as well. So let's see what we can do here. Readjust, go back to the bottom. And try to make some gains. 30 to go.
24.3.
Let's get up on that wheel and see if we can go get us a top 5. It's crazy. I can feel the difference in grip when I go right through that light patch. It's like the car just sticks if I've got my left side tires down in there. That's awesome. Well done on the dynamic track iRacing. Fantastic work. Right there. Tons of grip. Right through the center. And I didn't have it on visually, I just had to guess where the grip was. Now I can actually see where it's going to be. This is awesome.
24.571.
I'm faster than the guy in 5th.
Yeah, this car's a handful.
Do I have enough time to get there, though, is the question. I've got to get 3 spots to get there. So not only do I have to catch up to these guys, but I have to find a way around them.
24.629.
Overdrove it a little bit there. Didn't quite have the right line. Uh-oh, what's going on? I can't deal with those distractions right now. Mods, you can sort it out.
24.70.
All right.
Hell of a save, Mark.
It's back out to 1.5 again.
So low I can barely control this car.
24.751.
Half a second back. I just can't gain. We're running pretty much identical lap times this whole front group. Oh, that hurt.
24.79.
Had to lift coming off the corner that time, and that gave up a 1/10 of a second. That one
I
too.
ain't gonna do no yellow.
$22 laps to go.
25.069.
Running out of time. I want to finish better than 8th. Come on. Ooh. Giving it all I can. Back to the throttle.
24.91.
There's grip on that inside line, but I have to hit it just right. Especially right down there.
So low, PK.
24.914.
Low, Chris, low, Chris.
All right. Let's try it up top. Because there is a lot of clean track up there too.
25.227.
Hey, hey. Understanding green beans. Thank you for the cheer. Thank you much. I don't know about giving the apron a tap on entry right now. Might have to try it. We'll see. I'm searching for something. Got to remember that I also did that no fuel adjustment. Got plenty of fuel left. Knew it was going to be like kind of right there. Hey, MJ Soros, thank you for the follow. Ooh. Missed my entry entirely there.
25.39.
I need to hit the NOS. Right? Get it down to the inside. Oh, right by the line.
25.122.
There's that kiss of the apron. Just a kiss. It seemed to not help. That was more than a kiss. That actually worked okay. Oh, Jordan Gonzalez gets disconnected. That's too bad.
25.316.
Chad's closing back in a little bit. Let's finish this thing out. We got 13 to go.
25.308.
Closing in on Wellborn. Lapper. Don't have him go low, man. He might find grip down there.
25.44.
Don't tell him where the grip is.
Outside. Clear.
Gonna have to worry about defending my position from Chad Presnell in a second here. If I can't figure out a way to start pulling away from him again. He is all over me with 10 to go. And the 85 as well, who hasn't been near me all day except for, I think I was lapping him at one point.
25.504. You got 10 laps to go.
That's 10 to go. Step on it.
25.467.
Get some, come on. Get into the corner a little bit easier. I think I've been overcooking the corner entry. That felt better that time. 8 to go.
25.48.
Uh-oh. What happened to Chad? Did he just lose it off 4?
The yellow flag is out.
Yellow.
Single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 12 car.
And the 15's around too. Oh boy.
Oh, God, David.
Hey,
Well,
Taylor,
now.
Can I get a black flag clear, man? So freaking sorry.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, Chad, yeah. What was it for, passing under yellow?
No. I lost it on the front stretch and hit the pit cone trying to gather it
Pit
up.
road is
Get
now
off the
open.
track.
Catch the 12 car.
10-4.
What are they doing?
Catch the 71 car.
Just a handful of
Get
them
rid of the
stayed out.
71 for hitting me under caution.
Got a lot of things under
I don't think
review
this
right
league
now,
has
guys.
green white checkered. Why didn't I stay out? Because I don't want to get wrecked.
Go, go, go!
All right.
Line up single file.
After further review, 15 gets loose coming out of the turn. Just
Past the 98
giving it all he
car.
had, couldn't gather it up. Drove himself in the 58 into the wall. EOL will be issued according to the replay. John, I'm gonna wait until the end of the race and review the incident under caution with admin.
I don't think it was me that got involved in that. I think it was the 58.
(10-4).
You've got 5 laps to go.
5 to go. Guys, settle it down in chat, seriously. Three of you. All three of you about to get banned if you can't straighten it out.
Car. Past the 35 car.
It is fun racing. I love this track. So much fun. Oh, I know. I'm ready for it. But I mean, so let's see. The guys who stayed out on tires, the 58 of Jonathan Schwartz, 32 of Wade Husted. So that's only 2 of them. Anthony took tires. So we've only got 2 that stayed out.
Let the 12 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. 1 lap to green. 1 minute 16.724.
Honestly, guys.
Inside.
All right, here we go. 7th. There's going to be 3 laps to go. And we'll see what we can get. We got to be on top of it for this restart here. I do look like a mountain man with the beard. That's fact.
Still want to
All right. Restarting in 7th. 3 laps to go. And 2 guys in front on,
Going green.
like, seriously old tires.
The pace car is in. Green flag. Let the pace car by. 1 minute 10.6.
We're up to 5th.
Outside, clear outside.
Oh, Schwartzy, hold on to it, Betty. Uh-oh.
Peter, can you clear my black flag? Got a black flag for passing inside the yellow and raised out the wall.
Still there.
Anyone
Oh,
else?
no.
3 wide. Outside. Clear. The yellow flag is out. Line up. Single file. Pit road is
Dang it.
closed.
That's on me.
72 car past the 72 car past the pace.
Sorry, Eric. I got
Past the
Indy. I
72
couldn't get
car.
slowed up in
You got
time.
2 laps to go.
That's on me. Ugh.
Past the 98 car, past the 66 car. You just
So,
got the white flag.
I either get
One more lap
a
to
good
go.
finish from that or I get an EOL.
All right, top 5 are reminded to stick around post-race and post-race interviews. Please stay connected so our broadcasters have something to look at. 58, please hit me up on a DM after the race. We're gonna discuss that deal. 71 if you want to as well. Also, thanks to everybody for coming out. By and large, technically 7 cautions for 31 laps. You guys are pretty damn amazing.
Looks like I'm going to get
Not gonna issue
5th.
any penalties for the last
Okay, there we go.
wreck. There was a in the race deal. We'll discuss it with admin after the race here.
That's a top 5, boys. I'll take that.
How did he even get his spot back there after being involved in that wreck and getting past?
Because I kept it straight.
An iRacing deal. If he didn't come to a complete stop, he wouldn't have gotten. He wouldn't have lost any position. So, like I said, we'll talk about it as an admin. Try to come up with a better.
Thanks,
plan
Tad
for the
STL.
future
Much
training.
appreciated.
Really well.
Kind of hard to
25
enforce when,
biddies. Thank you very much.
iRacing stuff doesn't always code to the best, to the best things. Great racing up front, guys. Phenomenal race altogether. You guys did a well of a job and most certainly impressed me.
Yeah, not salty about it, but that would have been top 5. Good race, all. Congrats, Anthony. Good win.
Goodness me. Got that top 5 right at the end there. I really tried everything I could to keep out of him. Oh, it wasn't netcode. We
I
hit.
didn't mean to squeeze you on that restart, but Wade would just stop in the front stretch.
No worries, man. It's a restart with 3 to go with 2 guys on old tires. It's going to get nuts. We were all over the place there.
Yeah, it was quite an adventure.
Juice and pancakes. Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean to get into Eric, dude. I just couldn't get checked up in time. Like, the guy who was in front of you was so much slower, I couldn't do it. I'll pull up a replay and take a look at it, but, like, I was doing everything I could. You guys both just stopped coming off the corner. And don't talk about my mother that way. That's between, if you're upset about getting wrecked, it's between you and me. Boy cart, easy. Back down. Easy, man. If that's actually Eric, that's fine. But Eric, we'll talk about it in the boxing ring, man. Okay, so I gotta go to... Yeah. Where am I? Anyway. Where's boxing ring? Here we go. I mean, you can take that up at the league engines if you want to be that way about it, dude. No, let him say his piece. This is if he decides to retaliate, the league has a pretty strict policy about that. Go into Discord. If you're actually Eric Johnson, go into Discord and talk there, man. We'll hash it out. I don't know. I don't know that you're. I can't verify that you're actually Eric. If yeah. Anyway, I didn't mean to get into you. The wreck at the end, I absolutely didn't mean to do it. I need to look at the replay, but honestly, it got so stacked up. I tried to get out of it. Yeah, we'll talk, man. We'll definitely talk. Okay, well, if you're a troll, then get out. Just go. Spare us the, you know, I can't verify if you're Eric or if you're just a troll, so... Which is it? Oh my goodness, what a race. I can't believe we went over the top 5 there. Surprise, let me see. Where did Eric ended up 14th? That stinks. Because we were both gonna be top 5 if you could have gotten around Schwartzy there. We just got all stacked up and off. I gotta take a look at the replay. Oh. Hey, thanks, Scorpio. Let me see. Juice and pancakes. Yeah, ban him. That actually, mods, hold on, I got this. You've now impersonated 2 different people in my channel. I don't know which one's your actual name, but see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Whew.
Sorry, John, I didn't know I had it in reverse. I'll just kind of screwing around here waiting.
Yeah, no worries. I'm sticking around too because they said they wanted us still on track. Although I don't know if they need us actually in our cars or not. I'd be reviewing replay right now if if I wasn't waiting around.
I went to deal. I want to see how that transpired at the end. 'Cause I know I was pitching you guys low, but I don't know if I caused any of the mayhem or what. I know the 21 just slowed up, so I'm gonna check in.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what I saw. Like, that wasn't your fault at all. I got into him. That's totally on me. But like, it's a racing deal. What was it? The 58 was on old tires, and both of them, it felt like they almost came to a stop coming out of turn 4. But I really need to look at the replay on that one and the incident with the 98.
Yeah, it's such a bad approach at the corner that I don't know. He's gonna have no corner speed, you know. That's what happened.
Yeah, didn't he hit the inside wall like right before that too? Hey, Jack and Down, thank you for the follow, much appreciated.
He got loose off 2 and then going into 3. 1, he's on the apron already on entry, and 2, he doesn't have the speed, and we're doing our thing. What lap is this? 198 off of 2, right on the restart.
No, yeah, Boycard, I received no such application, but
actually his middle corner
you're nowhere close to being a mod.
The 58 does check up a little bit. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. There's no reaction time there. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing Theodore could have done. I mean, it's the end of the race. I think my suggestion to, I think, league committee, if we're under 5 or maybe under 8 to go, we wait, unless it's a flagrant foul, basically, we wait the EOLs. I mean, it's hard racing. Yeah, that's a good call. There's no way he could.
I don't think I'm getting penalized for it now.
In time. I mean, the way it's just accordion that quickly. Yeah. 58, I think, got loose in the center of the turn. It was weird.
Tater, do you need me to be sitting in my car so that the car stays on track, or can I bounce out and start reviewing replay?
That was a good race.
No, just we asked that they have something to look at if you do get post-race interviewed. So I don't know if you get out of the car, if the car will still be there or not. I know you're excited about reviewing the replay, but as far as I'm concerned, that was just a racing deal, man. Everybody, the accordion happened so fast, you had no way to react to that. So.
Yeah, I also want to take a look at the one with the 98 because, I mean, what I saw in cockpit was very different apparently from what everyone else saw on that one, so I really need to take a look at that one too. But yeah, I'll chill and give them something to look at. Although I feel like with my race the way that I had it, they got plenty of replay to show during my interview.
The car control from you guys was just absolutely incredible. I'm blown away. Everybody was sideways coming off the corner for the majority of the race.
Dude, that's Dover, man. That's why you pay us the big bucks, right?
You have to, be on point. But it was fun. It's just, I don't know, it's Dover's.
Yeah.
Good racing, John. I'm out long day today, so I'm checking out.
All right, Mike. Good racing with you again, man. You know, I always seem to be right next to each other on the track. That was fun, dude.
Yeah, it always seems we're always next to each other at the end, and now I know I can trust you. That's the main thing, right? Running every week, I know who, to trust, so it makes it a lot more fun, and I can drive harder.
That's what I love about this league is I feel like I can trust, with a couple of exceptions, pretty much everyone in here that I race around. It's just so much fun. Hey, One Scrubby Army, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Just sitting around here waiting for my interview. They want the car on the track, and so I'm waiting there. And then we'll see him.
Hey, One Scrubby Army.
I did not win. I came in 5th, so they're interviewing the top 5 tonight, which means I get to give Corey Bush another shout-out, which is always good. That's the whole point of having her campaign logo and everything on the car, is to promote her. 5th place, that's huge. Actually, let's pull up the points again real quick. There we go. And we'll move that more centered. So that's what the points were before the race. I'm in 19th, and the number 19 in 15th spot is the guy that I'm chasing. That is the transfer spot to get into the playoffs. So definitely got the stuff. Mr. Squinchy, did your resub go through? I'm assuming it went through because you've still got the subscriber star. You should get, I think you'll get an alert. I think that the alert pops up when your initial sub runs out. That or it might refresh. So, but thank you in advance for the resub. Really appreciate that, man. And you'll get the Carl Edwards backflipping when the alert comes through. Anthony Burrows, yeah, he's that good. He's good enough, and I think he's young enough that, they've been talking about it like, if he wants to do it, he'll probably be able to get a real ride in something. There we go. Carl Edwards doing the backflip. Thank you very much, Mr. Squinchy. Thanks for the resub. Much appreciated. Replays are coming up in short order. Broadcast wants me to stay on the track. Let's see. Actually, don't know who they're interviewing right now. But, yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the good vibes and positive stuff. No, I'm not in trouble. I'm just sitting here waiting for the interview because I got 5th and they're going to interview the top 5. So I'm just trying to fill time. That's why we put the standings up for a second there. I had a look at that. What does the All-Star race take to get in? You talking about in real NASCAR, Brof Dog? I don't think that there is one in this league. The All-Star race is, what is it? Win in the previous season, win in the All-Star race, a couple of other criteria. So there goes Eric Wolf. He was 2nd. Oh, boy. Got a bug. I think I got him. Hold on a second. Let me see if we can get the puppy down here. 1 second. Actually, may as well do that. Oh, the DRL All-Star Race. I don't know what the criterion is for that. If it's winning a race, it's going to be a really small field. Oh my gosh, you guys, please stop fighting. Just please, please stop fighting. That is not what we do here. And I am a not even partnered streamer. Like, this is fun. I enjoy it. All right. Goodness me. He hasn't done anything. No, King Kunk's not getting banned. You're talking trash and he's responding to it. No one's done anything that's bannable except for the guy who was impersonating other people. We got 3. Look, okay, so we're not boys. I appreciate that you like my stream. So, I mean, I can start on the story of how you guys got banned if you want me to go down that road. We kept that as a private convo. But, King Kunk isn't causing the drama. I know, Dover week's over. We're going to put Dover in a box for a little while. Yeah, Kansas and the, so, oh, by the way, so my European fans are going to like this, but because of the way that my week works out with league racing and an action that's going on Saturday for Mother's Day, I am not going to be able to do any of the 3 NIS fixed time slots that I normally do, which means that I have to do the Saturday morning 5 a.m. NIS fixed. So that's going to be fun. You are a sub, Ya Boykart, although Ya Boykart and Snapchat, they're subs because they got subs gifted. There is a Saturday morning NIS fix, but it takes place at like 5 a.m. It's like super early. It's really, 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 really early. So, let me see here. I do feel like I'm in timeout for causing the final wreck. I'm actually going to pull up the... Actually, what am I doing? He still pops in occasionally. He's probably got something else going on tonight. And I can't type. My brain is fried. That race was exhausting. More so than most. Let's see. I just want to make sure that they're...
See if we can do some long green runs. People can be patient and stay off the walls, because
trying to figure out who they're interviewing.
During the official races, I didn't have any trouble. Like, the trucks felt really, really good. They didn't feel...
I mean, Snapchat, So the way that Snapchat and 88 Brent got banned was they were claiming to... What was it? They were throwing out different names of people that didn't exist and saying like, hey, I've got my little nephew here who has multiple sclerosis. Can you please give him a shout out? And then, you know, it would change, and the name, like, I noticed, like, the name kept changing each time. And then finally what ended up happening was the name that they used happened to be someone who was in a race I was in. So I keyed the mic and talked to the guy. I'm like, hey, do you by any chance have muscular dystrophy? And he was like, ha, no. So I was like, all right, both of you are banned. So that's how Snapchat and 88 Brent got banned, is because both of them were doing it. Now, and then there was an additional saga that I was not sure if it was them, but after doing the ban, they ended up, you're not on the mod and training program. They ended up, so they would like unfollow and refollow, and every time that would happen, there would be these like new accounts that would be created and come in and troll and stuff like that. So I thought that was them and called them out for it, and then both of them ended up private messaging me, apologizing for their actions and what they had done. We talked about what I'm trying to build here with this community. You know, basically what this is about. You know, my chat rules are pretty simple and pretty loose. I just ask that everyone in the chat respects everyone else in chat, humanity in general, and me, although respecting me is the least important thing. It's more important to me that am I not getting interviewed?
Thailand.
Oh,
We'll be at Charlotte.
looks like I'm not.
Sure if the trucks have anything going on, but
They said top 5. All right, well, if I'm not
we'll
getting interviewed,
talk
then
about that next week. I'm sure at Kansas we'll talk about what's going on 2 weeks from now.
Gonna
But
be
Grand
exciting.
National off next week, so
well,
So
shoot.
wish,
cups and the trucks.
wish me and Martin luck.
In that case, let's go review some replay, guys. We've been waiting too long for this. That's my punishment for getting into him. So here's the restart. Go down into the corner. I mean, that is on me. That is my mistake, although as tight as things were there, I don't know if I'm gonna be... Oh no, he does slow up actually a whole lot. That's an accordion effect. So it's my responsibility. That's the front of my race car. I'm responsible for it. But when I'm, you know, full in the gas, and there's a check up in front, I can try to get off as much as possible. But if I stomp on the brake at that point, then I'm going around something fierce. Take a look from the blimp. That's just a rough deal. Eric ended up in a really bad spot after losing it. So he gets, I mean, Eric Johnson had a chance at the win there. He's clearing into second place. And then he just loses it on the back straight. Goes down into the wall. And now he's stuck behind the guy with old tires, gets checked up. And I just get into him, and then Chad gets into him. But here's the thing that's critical is I kept my car straight. That's why I got my spot back. Yeah. It's just, I mean, you can try to check up here, but if I stop, Chad's in my back end, and I'm the one who's going around. So that's just a really rough deal. Now let me see. Does anyone remember what lap my deal with the 98 happened on? Was it here? Yeah. Lap 107. There it is. Okay. So from the blimp, all right, let's see. Did I ever get clear of him is kind of my question. Because when I'm right there, that's what I thought I was clear. I know I was right. Let's see. Right here, I'm clear. I'm completely clear. My rear bumper, you can draw a line, is in front of that line. His rear bumper's behind it. At that point, I'm clear, which is why I come up. He then gets back to my bumper, and that's where we have the contact. Like I said, he hit me not in the corner. He hit me not flush in the back like I thought, but he touched my butt, and I was in front of him. So I maintain that. I feel really bad for everyone who did it, but at that point, I had taken the spot. I had been held up by him for so many laps. I've got to go for it. So that's my take on that. That's racing. You know, I mean, if you guys saw through the rest of the race, when I was in a similar spot to the 98, if I'm in this position and I'm the 98, I was letting people go. So I race people the way that I want to be raced. If he wanted to try to stick it back at that point, when he's coming in, and I'll even go cockpit on Mark's car here, because I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to hang on my right rear, but he's got to understand that at that point, my car's in front of him. I'm not coming up to block his lane. I'm coming up off the corner. As far as, you know, my view, they were saying, did I check up? I'm in the throttle. Little brake. Roll it. Get back to the gas. I've feathered it a little bit just to keep the grip, but I mean, if we go back one lap earlier, that's exactly the same way that I'm taking that corner exit every single time. So I feel really bad for the 98 and everyone else who gets caught up in this. This is just a bad deal. I never want to get involved in contact that ends up ruining someone else's race, but it's just kind of a rough deal. I did not brake, Dad. Can't brake check someone if you don't touch the brakes. I was not half a lap short on fuel without that last caution, I don't think. I was keeping an eye on it. I think that no, I was watching it close. I think that the OBS, that the Q2 thing might have been a little bit off. I'm pretty sure I was fine on fuel. That was a rough deal. What else? Was there anything else that we wanted to review? There was so much that happened in that race. That was a whole lot of fun. So I think that's it. We're gonna call it. Sorry for the long delay sitting around before reviewing this stuff. Okay, Country Road Gamer, I don't know if you're new to how racing works. but you don't need a half car length to be clear. You need that much. Your bumper needs to be in front of theirs to be clear. That's what clear means. Let's just rename this. DRL Dover Top 5. Save it. I'm going to get my old replay files back at some point, too. Those were involved in the system restore. So, boom. All right.